Some people don't panic when the room burns. They just watch, quietly, almost like they've been here before. Everyone else is shouting, but they move slower. They notice what others miss. And when the chaos ends, they're the only ones still standing. Strange, isn't it? How calm can look like control. Or maybe it is control. You've felt it before. That moment when everything around you is breaking apart. The argument, the deadline, the betrayal. And yet something inside you goes completely still. Your voice lowers. Your heartbeat slows. It's like your body already knows. Panic is useless. You call it composure. Others call it coldness. But maybe it's something else. Maybe you've learned that reacting gives people power. That silence unnerves them more than anger ever could. You've met someone like this before. Maybe at work, a family gathering, a breakup, or maybe you are someone like this. When chaos hits, most people do one thing. They fight to be heard. They shout over the noise. They demand to be understood. Voices rising, hands shaking, eyes wide. But the calm ones, they do the opposite. They withdraw, not out of fear, but precision. See, they know something. The mind searches for stability in confusion, and whoever appears most stable wins. It's not dominance through aggression. It's dominance through stillness. Because here's what happens. When you're emotional, you become predictable. Your panic becomes leverage. And the person who stays calm, they see it all. They watch you snap. They notice who you blame, what makes you fold. They listen. They nod. They learn what hurts. Silence forces others to confront themselves. Their own guilt, their own panic, their own noise. People project their emotions onto you and mistake your quiet for depth, for strength, for wisdom. That's how control really works. Not by pushing harder, but by pulling back. People like this never rush. They let you destroy yourself in the noise. And while you explain, defend, apologize, they're already 3 moves ahead. They don't yell. They don't argue. They don't even need to win the conversation because they've already won something bigger, your doubt. It's strange, isn't it? How the calmest person in the room usually ends up deciding what happens next. The trick isn't staying calm, it's making others believe your calm means certainty. Imagine this. There's a meeting. Everything's falling apart. Missed deadlines, accusations, fear of failure. Everyone's speaking louder than the last. Everyone wants to be right, except one person. They sit quietly, leaning back slightly, hands folded. They don't interrupt. They don't argue. They just listen. After a while, the room turns toward them. Say something, someone finally demands. And they do. A single sentence. Simple, measured. Let's not confuse noise with progress. The whole room pauses. Just like that, the storm collapses. People mistake it for leadership, but it's not. It's psychology. Because when you're calm during chaos, you become the mirror everyone looks into, and in that reflection, you control what they see. They don't see your fear, your calculation, your rehearsed delivery. They see what you let them see. Competence, authority, safety. And by the time they realize you didn't actually solve anything, you've already been promoted. But here's the part no one tells you. That same calm that protects you can also isolate you. You stop reacting, and people stop relating. They call you detached, cold, hard to read, because they can't manipulate what they can't decode, so they pull away. And you learn to live in the quiet. You tell yourself it's peace, but sometimes it's just distance wearing a mask. That's the paradox of calm. The more control you gain over chaos, the less you feel part of it. You become the observer, never the participant. Always watching, never seen. And here's what's strange. You can't remember the last time someone asked how you were doing. Not really asked, because you trained them not to. You stayed so calm for so long, they forgot you could break too. So, which one are you? The one who panics? The one who performs calm? Or the one who's learned to weaponize it? Because being calm in chaos isn't always strength. Sometimes it's the cleanest form of manipulation. And sometimes it's the loneliest form of survival. But you already knew that, didn't you? You've been that person in the meeting. That person in the argument. That person everyone turns to when the world falls apart. And maybe you saved them, or maybe you just made them believe you did. So tell me, when the room is burning and everyone's looking at you, are you calm because you're safe, or because you already know how this ends?